Many of us have an unspoken agreement with ourselves. I will enjoy life when things settle down. I will feel happy when the hard part passes. I will relax when everything lines up the way I hoped. We don't usually say this out loud, but we live like joy is something we earn later. Welcome to Repurpose Journey, my friend. This is a space for real life and real faith, especially in seasons that feel unfinished, imperfect, or still unfolding. Today I'm talking to you about something I'm learning very slowly and sometimes the hard way about finding joy without waiting for life to be perfect. See, after healing, after answers, after clarity, after life feels lighter, we'll find joy. But the truth is, if we wait for life to be perfect, we may spend a very long time waiting. One thing experiences has taught me is this: life is rarely fully resolved. There is always something in progress, something uncertain, something we wish was different, a body that needed care, a relationship still growing, a decision not fully made, a season that feels quieter than expected. Waiting for perfection often means missing the life that is actually happening. Joy does not live only on the other side of resolution. It lives here too. Joy is not the same thing as ignoring reality. Finding joy without waiting for perfection does not mean pretending things are easy. It does not mean denying grief, pain, or disappointment. Joy and sorrow are not opposites. They can exist together. Joy can sit quietly beside uncertainty. Joy can show up in the middle of healing. Joy can exist even when questions remain unanswered. Joy is not a reward for getting through life. It's a companion along the way. So what does joy look like now? For me, joy looks different than it used to be. It is not always loud or celebratory, and it's not always tied to milestones or achievements. Often it's very, very simple. It's a peaceful morning, a shared laugh, a moment of calm I didn't expect. Joy has become more about noticing than achieving. It shows up when I allow myself to be present instead of constantly looking ahead. So chronic illness and redefining joy. Living with chronic illness has reshaped my understanding of joy in profound ways. If I waited to feel well all the time, I would miss so much. Joy now looks like listening to my body instead of fighting it, choosing rest without guilt. And I still work on that one. Celebrating what is possible today instead of mourning what is not. Joy does not require full strength. It requires awareness. And these are all things that, some days they're easy and you see them, and some days you can't see it and it's hard. Choosing joy is a practice, and joy is not something that happens automatically. It's often something we choose to notice. Not force and not fake, but just notice. There are glimmers of joy every day. Even on hard days, they are often small and easily overlooked if we are focused on only what is missing. Choosing joy means allowing light to exist alongside unfinished parts of life. It means refusing to postpone happiness until everything makes sense. So faith and joy in the middle. Faith reminds me that God is present now, not just later. He is not waiting for my life to be perfect before meeting me in it. Joy becomes an act of trust, an act of saying, I believe God is here, even in the midst of unresolved places. Not because everything is good, but because God is still good. If you've been waiting for life to be easier before allowing yourself joy, let this be your reminder. You do not need perfect circumstances to experience moments of goodness. You do not need everything figured out to enjoy what is in front of you. And you do not need to postpone joy until later. Life may be unfinished, but it is still meaningful. Joy is allowed here. Thanks so much for being with me today. I'm really glad you're here. Take a breath, notice one small joy today, and let that be enough. We'll see you next time.